If we can achieve the Green Wall, roll out renewable energy mandates, and secure our country internally, Nigeria will reclaim its rightful place on the world stage. Right now, we carry one of the weakest passports globally, a symbol of how little we command. That needs to change. I believe in reciprocity diplomacy. Whatever structure Nigerians face when applying for your visa, your citizens will face that exact same treatment when applying for ours. No apologies. Respect must be mutual, not one-sided. But respect abroad is built on strength at home. If we implement the reform we have outlined in the previous episodes, from infrastructure to education to justice, Nigeria becomes a force to reckon with. African leadership, not Western puppetry. The era of being everyone's client state is over. The world today is multipolar. The US, China, Russia, European Union, BRICS. Nigeria must pursue strategic autonomy. Our foreign policy should center on Africa first. The African Union must be our primary platform. Pan-Africanism can't just be rhetorics. It must be practical. For example, instead of blindly celebrating Nigeria's recent entry as a BRICS partner in 2025, we should ask ourselves, how does this serve African interests, or just becoming pawn in someone else's chess game?
The African continent is creating the path through the African carbon market initiative and Great Green Wall. We believe that eventually COP30 will strengthen our resolve to strategically embrace a healthy global environment. Nigeria strongly believes in South-South cooperation. We can therefore not be passive participants in global decision-making. Financial restructuring, debt forgiveness, climate change, environmental global healthcare.
Look, I want you to see my face in every episode, but I'm not going green screen in low resolution. If you like smart city story and have interest in film and urban development and want to help me make better videos, please subscribe, like, and share to folks that will be interested in this movement. If you have got a buck to spare, support me on Patreon or PayPal. Every bit gets me closer to showing up on camera the way this stuff deserve. The current goal is to get to 1,000 subscribers. Help me get there. You click, I film. Honest trade. Click the subscribe button now. Like, seriously. Now let's continue.
Nigeria should lead globally on the future. Cybersecurity, data, artificial intelligence. Lagos is already an emerging tech hub, yet Africa constantly accepts Western tech rules or Chinese deals with changes. That has to stop. Nigeria should insist on African standards for AI, data, and digital governance. Same with security. We already underpin ECOWAS peacekeeping, but we are sleeping as a leader. We watch coups sweep through Sahel nations without decisive response. That can't continue. If Africa can't secure itself, someone else will do it for us and on their terms. Nigeria must invest in training African troops for African conflicts. And through it all, non-alignment. We should do trade and partnership from all corners of the globe. Europe for trade, China for infrastructures, US for counter-terrorism, but only on Nigerian's time. No Cold War bloc politics, no more choosing masters. The only bloc we belong to is Africa. And to Nigerians in the diaspora, this is your call too. Nigeria needs you to see development at home and to begin to seriously consider coming back. Not just for holidays, but to build. Israel did it, India did it, China did it. Their strongest assets were their citizens abroad who came back with skills, capital, and networks. Imagine what Nigeria could become if our doctors, engineers, and entrepreneurs and creatives scattered across the world saw a Nigeria worth returning to. That is not fantasy, that is the blueprint. This is the end of the series. If there's a need for extra episode or more topics, I'll gladly do them. But for now, I believe I have laid down a roadmap, a blueprint for how Nigeria can reposition itself, rise again, and claim its rightful place in history. Foreign policy is not about begging for seats at other people's tables. It's about building a table where others beg for a seat. Nigeria can be that table if we stop acting like pawns and start playing like kings. If you have followed me this far, thank you. Hit like, subscribe and share this. The blueprint is here. The question now is, will we use it?
This series isn't about doom and gloom. This is about solution. If I were president, what blueprint could we use to rebuild Nigeria? That is what the next 19 episode explores. From agriculture and energy to urban planning, justice, education, media, and foreign policy, we will be laying out how to rewire the nation piece by piece and make it not just survive but thrive. This is just the beginning, so if you want to see how Nigeria can change, not in theory but in practical and structured way, then you are in the right place. Hit like, subscribe, and turn on notification. So best believe this is going to be a journey worth following.